going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Wow, we're starting off with a good start to the evening. Hope everybody's had a good week. I sure did. Well, I had an interesting week. I'll tell you guys that. Wait till a few more people get in here and we'll go through that. So who do we got in here? Yo, Grady. We got Andy from Turlo's Garage. What's going on? The old man in the shop. What's happening? Hi, hun. All right. We got some stuff happening in the garage. You guys saw the picture I posted. We got our drive shaft. There's a fun story behind that. I don't have fun, but there's a story behind that. So we'll get to that in a minute. Yo, what's going on, Jason? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Can't wait. I got some stuff to show you guys. Yo, Jeff Roper, what's happening? There's Brent. Brent, Blue Yellow. There we go. There's Chaz. What's happening, Puglisi? What's going on, man? Glad to see you made it, brother. Cool. Kim's been telling you guys for a few weeks. She's been working on it. And we finally got some new BW Garage shirts. Can't wait to show you guys. I'll stand back so you can see. See if you can see it real good. This is the green. Hope everybody can see it. We also have it in Carolina blue. Check that out, man. All right, ain't that badass? It's cool, huh? All right. We got it in black. Check that out, guys, huh? Hope everybody likes it. That's what we come up with. Kim, you did a good job. Way to go. And here's the green one. All right. So that's what we got going right now. It's the same color I got on. I have, I only have a couple of each size. Just to see what everybody thinks. We'll take it from there. If you guys want one, they're $25. All right. And we can work it out with Venmo or something like that. Just email me. I have certain sizes. It's like for Carolina blue, the guys at work already gobbled them up. So I got one extra large and two extra large. The black, I have 3 extra large and 1 2X large. And the green, I have 2 extra large and 4 2X large. So if any of you guys are interested in, let me know. Can make it happen. I have a funny feeling that I'm going to be in a good mood today, so I'm thinking that maybe at about the halfway mark through the show, maybe we raffle off one shirt. All right, just to kickstart it. We haven't given away a shirt in months. So who else we got in here? Who did I miss? Dave, what's going on, Dave Overholt? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Chris made it this week. How you doing, Chris? Brian's here. What's happening? Howie Mook. Thanks, Howie. All right, who else? Bob Rawson, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Kevin, what's going on, brother? Cool. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Cool. Blue, yellow. All right. So what story do we start with first this week? Why don't we get the T-shirt story out of the way? So Kim's been working to get us the T-shirts. We finally figured out the design. And Wingnut, Nova, what's happening? Just got a 2-door wagon. Outstanding. Paul Buckner. 1 made it. What's happening? Very good. So anyway, Kim's been working to get us the T-shirts. And we ordered them. The green, Montana Garage, you made it, brother. Thanks for coming in, Brad. Appreciate you. All right, well, at least you stopped by, man. I appreciate it. You're going to miss the T-shirt giveaway. That's all right. Thanks for coming in, Brad. I appreciate you a lot, buddy. So anyway, Kim selected the colors, and this green was supposed to be military green, and they made a change. They didn't even tell us. We would have picked a completely different color because hunter green is not even close to military green. So we weren't happy when they came the wrong color, but the t-shirt company understood and they made it right. So what more can you ask for? All right. So we got this green. We got these green ones, and we're going to use them. They're still cool. I think they got a cool emblem on them. What do you guys think? I'm really ecstatic about how they came out, man. Really ecstatic. Like I said, anybody that wants one, just shoot me an email. We'll just do a Venmo, and I'll ship them off. That's the best I could do right now. I'm not popular enough to have a store just yet, but we got our graphics ready, and we're rolling with it. We ordered. We're trying another local t-shirt shop as well. We're just going to give the guy a try, see what we get. He actually said, I can get you the military green, and he's going to get us the military green with the BW Garage logo because Kim really likes that one better. So, I mean, after all, she did design it. So I'm going to make sure she gets a military green with the BW face on it. Thanks, country boy. I appreciate it, man. I still haven't heard back from the guy. When he gets down that way, I mean, I can't really pressure him. I asked him, and he said when he gets down there, he'll look, and that's the best I could do. I'm almost 350 miles away from it, so I can't check myself. So anyway, that was the story with the t-shirt. Now the drive shaft was another story. The guy's really knowledgeable. He's a great guy. He builds drive shafts for big trucks and stuff. And like I told you guys, he also builds the drive shafts for the Philadelphia chapter of the Street Outlaws. They were on Race in Memphis. They beat him up pretty good. If you guys watched that, he made sure to point that out to me. But anyway, I ordered the drive shaft from him, measured it up. I got a cool video that I have to finish editing because, believe it or not, I just re-picked up the drive shaft for a second time today. So I drove down there 3 times. So today was hopefully the last one. It is. So anyway, we ordered the drive shaft. The guy did a beautiful job. Brought it home. Got under the car. Stuck it through the dust boot. My transmission has a dust boot on the end. Some do, some don't. It's a rubber dust boot. And I got it through the dust boot, and I went, guys know, the yoke should just slide in there. Well, it went through the rubber and went boom, and wouldn't go in. Boom. Maybe I got to, I got to adjust it maybe a little bit. The problem was it was the correct ID with the 31 spline, but the OD was too big. And it was his mistake. It was the drive shaft guy's mistake. It was for a transfer case. He had them all sitting in the same area, and it just wrong one went on. So he made it right. He put the right yoke on, and it just slides right in now, right? But man, oh man, in the interim, I don't know if Jaws is here or if he's coming in. What's up, Mike? Thanks for coming. So in the interim, you get on the internet and say, I haven't put, a drive line on a car together and I can't tell you how long. Well, you look in the yoke and there's a flat spot in the yoke where it's a missing spline. And I got all these geniuses on telling me on the internet that it's a keyed to go a certain clock a certain way. That's just not true. The only reason and I checked with the drive shaft guy. He goes, listen, the only reason that spline's missing, this is an educational minute because I just learned it. If anybody don't know, that missing spline in your yoke is simply to let air out because you got grease packed in there. Usually people put a little bit of grease on there. I still got to grease mine, but it's sliding in and out as your suspension's going up and down, sliding in and out, and plus sliding it in for the first time, it just lets the air out. That's the only purpose. But I had me convinced. I'm like, well, I call it a double spline, I guess, because it's missing, and maybe there should be a double spline on the other thing. And I'm looking in there at my output shaft on the transmission. I'm like, it's just 31 splines. So, all right. So guys had me a little confused. So be careful who you listen to. Jaws was helpful. He chimed in. He helped out. A couple other people knew, but I wasn't in the know. But I'm in the know now. Check your email, Kevin. Kevin, check your email. Hey, yo, Robert's here. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, Robert. Appreciate you, brother. So I would have already had the video out, but like I said, I had to run the drive shaft back down to the guy for the day. I didn't get a chance to talk to him today. They said I went down there and the guys in the shop were like, he had the drinkies today. He put the drive shaft on right by the front door, and he left early for the day. He had a long week and he wanted to take a break. Thanks, Brian. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, country boy. So anybody that tells you that missing spline inside your yoke, they tell you it's for a keyed thing, or it's not. It's just to let the air out. Because you figure, I know I'm going to pack mine. I'm going to use lithium grease. I don't know what you guys use. I'll just put a little bit of white grease on there, to help it slide in and out real nice. It already does, dude. I already just slid it in just to make sure everything was copacetic. And it is. It's really interesting. And you guys will see in the video that I'm going to put out how he had me measure for that. He asked for one measurement, told me exactly where to measure. And I was under the car because I read online like everybody else, how people generally and where they mark and measure to. And you guys all watch Dan up there. He showed us how he does it. Well, this guy's got an interesting way where he measures that. So it's in the video. You guys will see that. Thanks, old man. I learned something too. It was just taught to me. I was telling my buddies who own the garage, I said, I went from being a zero on a drive line to being a drive shaft expert in a matter of days. It's not true, but I got an idea what's going on now. I had one guy, bless his heart, man. He's like, well, you got to understand when you go across railroad trestles or potholes, he was trying to explain to me how a yoke works, and I completely understand that. I was baffled because I could not physically see, because like I was telling you guys, my transmission has a rubber dust boot on the end. And you cannot, once you put the yoke, you can't see anymore. So I'm thinking that it's I counted them splines. I'm telling you guys 3 times. I marked them. I'm counting the ones on the thing. I'm like, well, maybe it's just a missing spline piece. That's got to be the problem. It wasn't even close to the problem. It was the OD of the thing that I couldn't see was hitting. As soon as I called him on the phone and he pulled his paperwork out, he's like, man, I hate to do this to you. You got to bring that back down. He goes, you needed I think it was a 1.6 something, and I put a 1.8 on there. He said that the one I got on there, he said, that's for a heavy transfer case. It was the correct spline, but it was for a transfer case. But he said, he told me, he goes, look, I could just take that and machine it, but I have one right here, so I'll just swap them out. So that's what he did. Tony, what's happening, brother? How you doing, man? We all have a missing spline, don't we, Tony? I found out that yesterday, too. I was driving the drive shaft down there to drop it back off yesterday, and my doctor called me, and I got arthritis. My back's been killing me. And he said it was weird how I was describing the pain, so he wanted me to get an x-ray just to make sure everything was all right. And he called me on my way to the drive shaft, and it turns out I got real bad arthritis, degenerative arthritis in my back. So there's that. That's something else to look forward to, huh? That pain ain't never going away. No. The seal's way in there, Chris, because I took a coat hanger, straightened it out, because he wanted to know what he had to work with inside the transmission too. So what I did was I took a coat hanger, straightened it out, laid it in a spline on the top, and ran it into it touch. And the seal is 8 3/4 inches all the way in. So you have your output shaft sitting out there. That end rubber is just that. It's just a dust seal. It's just a dust seal. That's all it is. The seal is 8 3/4 inches in. Now that was another thing that worried me. The yoke that he chose was longer. It was at least 1.5 inches longer than the one I have. It was still way shorter than 8 3/4, but it was about 1.25 inches longer than the one he put on there. And he told me, "Don't worry about it. You're fine." He said the minimum engagement that you have to have for your yoke at all times, the minimum is 3 1/4. And it's way past that. It's right now with the weight on the car, I'll bet you it's in there 5 inches, 6 inches, 5.5 inches. I can more. Matter of fact, I'm taking the drive shaft back out, and I'll tell you why in just a second. It was my buddy Phil, Chop Shop Phil, to help me with the bike. I'm still doing content with Phil, by the way, guys. That's another thing. Today was wild. I've been running around all day. But anyway, I'm pulling the drive shaft back out, and I'll mark. So I'll know exactly, I'll mark the yoke, and I'll know exactly how much engagement we have. Phone's buzzing. Okay. All right. Well, let me stop this for a second. Martin Wright, what's going on? How you doing, brother? I love it, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, Fiano made it. How you doing, Tri5 guy? So yeah. So the anyway, back to the drive shaft. So I'll mark it, and I'll know exactly what the engagement is. But the minimum engagement's 3 1/4 inches. I believe this guy. He's been building drive shafts his whole life. So if he says it, then I believe it. And he's the one that told me all the stuff I'm telling you guys. I'm passing it along. Very good, Robert. Robert's got a beehive, and he made some honey. But anyway, I'm pulling the drive shaft back out. And like I say, the video will be out for that very shortly. But I'm pulling it out because you guys see in the picture, it's all aluminum. It's really nice. So I'm going to wet sand that sucker, and we're going to polish it. And when I get it to look like chrome, just like my polished wheels, I'm going to send it right up the street. I found my buddy Phil is going to turn me on to his powder coat man, and we're going to powder coat it clear after it's been polished and put it in there. It's going to look like a piece of chrome, guys. As soon as Phil brought it up, I'm like, I'm doing it. So that's what's happening there. There is a joke in there somewhere, isn't there, Rick? Thanks for coming in, by the way. I don't think I said hello to you yet, Rick. I've been rambling on so much, telling you guys stuff, that I'm missing some of the comments. So anybody that's new to just coming in right now, we got our new shirts. Check them out. All right. I'm going to go over it again. I think they're killer. You know what I mean? And we got them in green that I'm wearing. We got them in black. We got them in Carolina blue. So if you guys want one, $25. And dude, I'm not making nothing because I don't order enough to get the shirt value down. That's just enough to cover the shirt and mail them, just so everybody knows. Maybe someday I'll get to that 10,000 and I'll get the store like Country Boy got and Dan got at some point. We'll try to get that store. But right now, it's just BW and Kim doing it. So Kim worked really hard on this. I'm really proud of her. All right. So if you want one, let us know. There is going to be a t-shirt giveaway tonight. We're giving away a green one. I have it in extra large and I have it in 2X. But I'll let you guys know when we do that. I got to tell you guys something else too. You see how I have the name of the shirt on here? It says Sad News. That's the name of my car. I named that. This, you guys know the story. Anybody that watched the very first video knows the story. It's a solid name. Kim's trying to rename it, and she come up with something pretty good because I said to her, I said, I need to get the drive shaft. She goes, well, how much is that? You know how women are. And I said, he's told me it's going to be around $700. $700. She goes, that's just a drop in the bucket. So she wanted to call my car a drop in the bucket. What do you guys think of that? She also said the black hole, but you guys all know that's the famous Matchbox car. I showed it to her. Banana whammer. There is a fairly, I don't know how famous it is, but in my area where I'm from in Butler, it was famous, and there's the yellow banana, and it was a 55 Chevy. It was just wrecked last year, and the guy I don't know them personally, but I know the family. I know who they are that own the car. They're rebuilding it right now. They got wrecked last year at the track. It was the yellow banana. Isn't it cool, Andy? Andy, did Turlo, did I tell you, Kim took that shirt of yours. She wears it all the time. She wears it more than the BW Garage shirt. Well, it's not fair to say that because she doesn't have one anymore because we gave away her size one last. So she wears your shirt all the time, dude. I don't know, Chaz. You know, it's just kind of funny. It'll always have sad news on it, bud. Even if she coaxes the name change, it's still sad news. But she's working on me for the drop in the bucket. So I'll still have a frowny face on the trunk lid if I did change it with sad news, like sad news you lose. You know what I mean? Something. We'll figure it out. That's all down the road. It's all for fun, you know. BW Whammer, paint it yellow. I ain't painting my car yellow. No way. I saw a 51 3100 Chevy pickup today, and it was a yellow. And I'm not a yellow guy. No offense if anybody has yellow. It's just not for me. I wanted to also plug a channel tonight. I just I had it come up on my suggested videos, and let me go in here and I'll put the link in there, and I hope you guys check them out. Oh, go over here. There we are. Let me try to enter the room from my phone. I'm so technical. I got to turn. Once I get in there, I'll have to turn the volume way down, or I'll hear myself. All right. Whoa, Mike. Dude. Yes. Oh, my goodness, buddy. I have 2X. I'll have to wait and order you a 3X. You can take a 2X. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that, man. All right, so I just put a link. It should be coming up. Yeah, I just put a link right there. And that's for this guy I just met on here, Don. Don's Hot Rod Garage. He's got a couple Nomads and a convertible 57, or excuse me, a convertible 55 Chevy. I've been going through his videos. He's a really great guy. And I'd appreciate it if you guys could check him out. All right. I told him I'd give him he even just mentioned my channel on his latest video when he was showing people how to determine a Nomad from a station wagon. So let me see if I can go in here. So that's the link right there, guys. Check him out. Yeah, it's Don's Hot Rod Garage. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Appreciate it, Kevin. Great guy, man. Seems like he's really knowledgeable too. He doesn't have just one Tri-5. He's got 3. He's got 2 Nomads. I believe they're both 55s, and he's got a 55 convertible. Beautiful car. Yeah, he's a really cool guy, Brian. Really, really nice guy. So I figure we're all in here. We're all, you know, we all like our Tri-5 Chevys, and that's what drew him to my channel. And it's like really good guy, really good guy. Check him out. All right, I appreciate it. Eric, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Paul White. Dude, things are going really cool. Check it out, man. We got new T-shirts, Paul. All right. We got them in, one more time. We got them in black. We got Carolina blue. And we got green. And we're gonna give away a green one tonight. Now, I'm not sure how I want to give away the T-shirt because I also have the stickers and magnets to do just like we do every week. I think I want to do them separate from the stickers and magnets. I want to do the T-shirt. And it's like, I don't know, didn't you guys watch Brad last night on his live? It was like a math question to get the prize. I don't know if I want to go through that or put you guys through that. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just do numbers just like we always do. That way everybody gets a fair crack. Because some guys just started watching us, and some guys have been watching us from the beginning might have more inside knowledge. So you guys that are new need to go back and watch the very first episodes when I was really green and I was pointing my phone the wrong way. So it was like my videos were only this wide. He sure did, Brian. You know what? He's a good conversation person. You know, he's built to do these lives. He converses really well. He came across really cool, man. We ain't betting no numbers yet. I hadn't started it yet. Everybody gets an equal crack. Personally, I love my Canadian guys, but I'm hoping somebody in the States wins because it costs me more to mail it to the Canada than the shirt's worth. But y'all get a fair shake. I'm just teasing. All right. So let's go in here and take a look. See what I got. And we'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Fine, Kim. All right, guys. Now, in the green shirt, I have extra large, and 2X. All right, those are the biggest sizes I have right now, Mike. I will try to get you one ordered for the 3X, all right, at some point here. But I'll wait till we need more shirts because I got it. You know, if I buy in bulk, it brings the price down some. If I buy one shirt, it'll cost me 40 bucks. So the very first shirt I'm giving away, I can't give them away every week, guys. You can just put that out of your minds. This is a special occasion just tonight. I'm giving away one green shirt. You can get it in extra large or 2X. Now, what I need everybody to do, any numbers you're typing right now don't count until I say go, guys. All right? So just wait. Everybody gets a fair chance. I need you guys to guess a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Go. This is for the green shirt. Robert from RNG Garage won right away. Robert from RNG Garage. He guessed number 14. Robert from RNG Garage. Robert, I believe I have your address inside. We'll check and see to make sure. In case I don't, I'll ask you to email it. You know how. But I'm about 90% sure I have it. The only one I still don't have is Brent. Brent, I need you to email me your address. I can't find it. I lost it. All right. So, Robert, you're the winner of the T-shirt. What size, Robert? Now, Robert, what size, buddy? Okay, that's cool. I got it, Robert, and that's gonna happen. Now, it's in green. I need you to do me one more favor, Robert. Now, come on. This is the second shirt I think I sent Robert. Robert, I need you to wear this shirt in one of your videos for me. Now, come on. Can I get a commitment from you to at least when you're sanding on your Chevelle or wrenching on your truck, maybe you could show the BW Garage shirt on your channel? I'd appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right. Now, let's go on to the next thing. Now, right for our regular wholesome giveaway, guys. If I can get them picked up here, for our BW Garage magnets, we got two refrigerator magnets here and 2 stickers. Guess me a number between 1 and 30. Between 1 and 30. Guess me a number. Dave, the very first person to guess, Dave Overholt. Dave Overholt, you just won magnets and a set of stickers. That's unbelievable. Look at this, guys. The very first guess. That's never happened before. Congratulations, David. Very first guess. It's never gone that fast before, ever. He's here, Mr. Cheech and Chong. So, Dave Overholt, listen, go to my channel's homepage. All right? Go to my channel's homepage, Dave. All the way to the right in the About section's my email. Email me your address, and I'll ship you off this stickers and magnets. All right? It's right all the way to the right in the About section. I'll also type it in here like I do every week. All right. So that's my email address, Dave. It's also jedclampett32@yahoo.com or jedclampett32@gmail.com. They both work and they both link directly to my phone. You can email me either way. Just email me over your address and I'll have them mailed out to you. Congratulations, Robert, and congratulations, Dave. That's our giveaways for tonight. I'm glad you guys won, man. Congratulations. Poor Possum. How you doing, Rick? I seen you sent me the picture the other day. I'm glad you got your steering cushion. Go. Very good, very good. Did you get it? Did you start the line? Mine's still sitting the same way it was from the last video. I'm going to tear it down. I got some stuff going on in that video, and I'm just about ready to release the drive shaft video, like I was telling you guys. It's really light, Tony. I didn't weigh it yet. It's been spun balanced, and like I said, I'm pulling it back out. Phil put it in my brain, so now I have to do it. I'm gonna wet sand it and polish it until it looks like a piece of chrome, and then we're gonna powder coat it clear, and then we're gonna put it in the car. So I'm really excited, but it's super light, Tony. I mean, you could hold it with 2 fingers, man. It's really, really light. The original yoke, the one that was over, the one that the OD was wrong on, I'm telling you, that yoke weighed more than the drive shaft. But he guarantees it. He says it can take any horsepower I can throw at it. He said, you're not going to break his drive shaft. I said, okay. Challenge accepted. I don't know how you milk a cashew one. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Rick. Get well, buddy. Be well. I don't think you're supposed to do it that way, Howie. A strip down. Oh, my drive. Are you talking to me, Rick? You saying am I going to put a stripe on my drive shaft? No. If you're asking me that, no. I'm just going to polish it until it matches my rims. And once it matches my rims, then we're going to powder coat it. Clear. No. You know, you can do that. So like, if you got a steel one, paint it and all that stuff. But Phil put this in my head. Now it's in there and I have to do it. It's just I see it. I picture it. You can just see it a little bit, and it's going to look like a piece of chrome under there when we're done. Got an aluminum drive shaft. Might as well do it. Well, maybe one single line or something. Maybe one straight black line or something somewhere on it. That's a good. I think you'll know if it's twisted because it's like, you know, it won't be balanced anymore. I don't think, right? Right now, it's got what looks like a swirl, you know, from being on a machine. It's got like a swirl to it. No, Paul, I'm still going to ride it hard. You know that. It's just, you know, it's going to look cool. You can be both. not really I don't want to say a show car, but somebody look, you go to a car show and somebody gets down on one knee and looks under there, they're going to be like, they're going to see that, you know. You could eat a meal off the bottom of my car. It's clean. That's a good one, Brent. I did not. It does have a swirl in it, though. All right, there's a challenge for you guys. Top that joke. Clean, keep it clean, just like that. It can have an overture, but it clean. Yeah, you can do both, Brian. I'm not saying my car's not going to be a show car. Number one, I don't have that high of a skill set. I mean, we do a good job here, but the body work and stuff that goes into it, we're gonna have a nice car. Our car is gonna be a respectable car, you know. Big pimping. I don't know about that. You guys crack me up. Pontoon. What, like a boat? What's pontoon cleaner? Is that like a boat cleaner or something, Rick? What pontoon? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's neck and neck there, guys. I'll check it out, man. I will check it out. I will. I guess spray it with that after you wet sand it, right? I'll check it out. Pontoon cleaner. I'll check it out. All right. I will check that out. Hey, Herb, thanks for coming in, buddy. What's going on, man? Let me see if I can Google it too. I got your joke, honey. That's hilarious. Let me see. Now, Rick, is there a particular brand you use? Is there a particular brand? I'm on Amazon right now looking. One's called Aluminum Brightener, Tune Bright Aluminum Cleaner, Star Bright Aluminum Cleaner and Restorer, safely clean pontoon boats. I'm looking at that one right there. I'll be willing to give that a try. Thanks, Tony. You know, we're still working that out. We're still working that out. It's not going to be a two-tone car. It's going to be a solid color car. I'm not going to go with the top and the bottom color. I'm dressing it at 150. I mean, this car is a 210. It's a 210 titled. It's a real 210 car. But I'm just going to dress it as a 150. It's a gasser. Napa aluminum bright, Mike. Cool. Yeah, I think so too, Tony. That's where I'm at with it. Wampos. Wampos. All right, I'll check it out. I'll look for it. They're probably just like the aluminum polishes, right? All the aluminum polishes have like a light acidic to them, and they all have their own little stuff, their own little formula, but it's all the same. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Rick. One's trying to make me say water. Yeah, that's the way to go, Mike. I like that. You know what I mean? That's what I like. You know, I mean, if you got like Chris's, his is a real Bel Air car. I would dress a Bel Air. This is not a Bel Air. It's a 210. So I figure I'll knock it down to a 150. The one piece of trim I might put back on the car is the V8 sign behind the tail lights. I haven't decided yet because it was born with it was born a V8 car. So I might put those on, but I'm not putting none of the sign, none of the belt trim, none of the window trim. Yeah. See, there you go. Exactly right, Dale. Thanks for coming in, Dale. First time I seen you tonight. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I like the V2, Brent. But see, that's kind of like showing off too. It's not like I can hide what's in there. I mean, this thing's loud. And even when I put the glass packs on there and I'm gonna, pipe them out the back, it's still loud. So you can't hide the fact of what it is. It's not a sleeper. All right, Andy. Thanks for coming in, Turlo. I'll see you next week, brother. Thanks for supporting us, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Now that You know, for some people, it's like if you're going for the classic look, yeah, the two tones, like you're saying, Brian, are real nice cruiser. You know, they're beautiful cars. They are. It's just I'm building a gasser, and it's like to me, like what Tony said, solid color. And we're not settled on a color yet. Kim and I are that way. We're very, I don't know, maybe it's free spirited. When the time comes, we'll know what color to paint it. We've kicked around an off-white, not like just bright white, but like an off-white. We've kicked around army green or military green. We've kicked around black. You know, everybody has a black one. They're cool. They look awesome. You can't go wrong with black, but everybody has black. So we'll see. We're not sure yet. That's one of them we'll decide as we go. Hot rod black paint with blacked out chrome and yellow plexiglass windows with a big gold leaf lettering, the black hole. You got some great ideas, one. It could happen. We could end up with a black car. If I do go black, I would like, I'd probably paint the roof something. You know, like Blasphemy painted, they stole gold. Nobody else can have that. That's theirs. So I guess you could, but so we're not going to do that. We'll come up with something though. Yeah, orange is cool. Kim likes the sun. Was it sunburst? Kim was trying to get me to go to a starburst orange. A lot of guys use in the hot rod world use the what is it, the crate orange or hugger orange. Gunmetal gray is very cool too. Yes, it's a very nice color. It's like back home we used to call it the charcoal gray. Remember back in the 80s and 90s, charcoal gray was kind of big back then. Be a very cool color. Very cool color, Jason. Off-white lightning. Just a drop in the bucket. That's a quote of the week around here. Go ahead. It's just a drop in the bucket. I'd get down on one knee and show you guys, but I'll probably unplug it so I can't. Just have to wait for the video. Believe it or not, Brent, this car was turquoise at some point in its life, and I believe it was the very beginnings. And Bob Moon told me that whenever he was media blasting it. And if you got up underneath behind the dash and in them areas where there was just the slightest bit of overspray, I believe this car started its life turquoise. But since then, it had so many different panels and pieces. And I showed you guys in that one video that it had the mark up on the hood the roof that I still got to fix yet. It had some kind of lights or something up there, some kind of visor. It let us believe it was a duty car, like a police car or a government car of some kind for a while. Or, we don't know. I don't know if I'm a real race car guy, Dale, but I'm going to race the car. Not like crazy, but I am going to go to the events where the nostalgic guys are, you know, just have fun, you know. I don't know about that, Mike. There was something there. All right, Grady. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you as always, man. Take care, brother. Thanks for coming in and supporting the channel. Very much appreciated. All right. Enjoy the races, brother. Send me some pictures if you get time, buddy. I don't know. I guess I'll just repeat this one more time too. I think you guys, some of you guys already know who he is, but if you don't yet, check out Don's Hot Rod Garage. All right, I'd appreciate it. Let him know BW sent you over there. All right, if you don't mind. If you never checked his channel out and you just heard it from me, go over and check it out. I'll get in there one more time and I'll put a link. Put a link back in there from the phone. All right. Till it comes back in. Very cool. All right, Herb, we'll check you out. All right, guys, that's Don's Hot Rod Garage. That's a link to his channel. If you haven't checked him out, please check him out and tell him in comments the PW told you to come over and check him out. I'd appreciate it. Really, really nice guy. You guys will really like him. Yes, they are, Tony. And this guy here, I'm telling you, he's got 3 55 Chevys. He's got a convertible, regular convertible, and he has 2 Nomads, 2 55 Nomads, and they are nice cars. So, I mean, they're all in build stage. There's different phases of build, but he does really nice work. Check it out. I don't know what that means. Yo, Sonny, what's up, man? At least you made it, buddy. How you doing, man? Appreciate it, dude. Sonny's here for the last 2.5 minutes, guys. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I hope you're good. Did you bring the truck into the garage yet? You had that big empty spot in the garage. You got to have somewhere to put that. You got to have a dashboard to put that magnet on. I'm gonna start with a wet sand, Bob. And after our wet sand, I got some aluminum polish over there, and I could use that. But Phil also got a big buffing wheel, and he said we're gonna try that. So we'll see. Hey, I've never polished a raw piece of aluminum. I'm gonna play around with it, you know. And we're gonna polish. He said we can make it look like chrome. And that's what I want to do. I want to make it look like a billet piece, you know. And then we're gonna have it powder coated clear so it stays that way. Well, it might get a little chippy in this and that, but it'll still look pretty cool. Very cool, Sonny. All right, guys. Well, we're at the 59-minute and 10-second mark. So I'm going to use this last minute to tell you guys I really appreciate everybody coming in here. All right. I appreciate all you guys. It means a lot. I always look forward to talking to everybody. I'm hoping that everybody keeps coming in every week and we can catch up and stuff like that. I do have some cool videos coming out in the next couple days. At least one of them's just about ready. It would have already been done, but the wrong yoke wasn't my fault. All right. So if you could hit the like button, like Kevin said on your way out, I always appreciate you guys. All right. So I wanted to say take care, and I'll see you guys all on next Friday night. I'm hoping you guys come in here and we're all in good health. Till next week, take care, everybody.